Yo, what is up? In this video, I'm going to be showing you a pretty simple and easy money-making method for early game players. This method does not have a lot of requirements and can be done by literally any stage of the game. I'll cover what you need for this method, and I'll do a little test to see how much I can make, but without further ado, let's get right into it. So what you're going to do is you're going to come to the barn over here, the farming island, and you're going to come all the way to the back to the desert settlement teleport. Once you're here, you're just going to go straight. You cross the river and you'll see this giant cave here. You're just going to head all the way to the back, and here's the area you'll be farming in. So there are really two requirements for this. The first item you're going to need is a Moby's shears. This will allow you to actually collect the mushrooms that we are looking for. And the final requirement is just to have a good amount of speed. Right now I have 361 speed. If you want more speed, you can go with the Young Dragon set. This will increase your speed by a lot. The set will set you back around 2 million coins. If you don't have that money, you can go with the Fairy set. This sells for almost nothing and it increases your speed by about 40. Which is a good amount if you are just starting out with this. You can also use a God Potion for the speed effects that it gives, and after that you'll be pretty much set. So what this method is doing is you'll be in this area and you'll see these mushrooms with particles going off of them, and all we have to do is with our shears that we have, you're just gonna break it. From that you will be given glowing mushrooms, which we can use to craft various other items or just sell them to the bazaar directly. By the way, this method can make up to 6 all the way to 50 million coins per hour. It's just dependent on which items you buy, and I'll go through that in a little bit. So what I'll do right now is do a little 5-minute test to see how many mushrooms I can get, and then we'll do a little rough estimation to see how much we can get in an hour. So I'll see you in 5 minutes. Alright, so it has been around 5 minutes-ish. I had to jump a couple of servers because there were other people here. I managed to get 576, I think, mushrooms. So now I'll show you what you can do with it. So if you come to the mushroom house here and talk to Moby over here, this is what you can trade your glowing mushrooms in for. I like to either straight sell it to the bazaar or buy the empty chum buckets and sell them straight to the bazaar. These other items are actually really good to sell, except you need to sell them on the auction house, which can take a good amount of time. So if you have the patience to list all of them, then go ahead, you can. These are the items that allow you to make upwards of 50 million coins per hour. You just need to have the patience to list them and sell them on the auction house. So if I were to create a sell offer for the amount of mushrooms, I got 335,903 coins in 5 minutes. If we change that into an hour's worth of farming, we got little over 4 million coins. There are really 2 items here that I would recommend, or 3 items I would really recommend. The first being a empty chum bucket. You can sell these directly on the bazaar. It costs 2,000 coins and 8 glowing mushrooms. I really like this one because you can actually sell it on the bazaar and it's super easy. If you create a sell offer for this, you can sell it for 25k coins. If you were to insta sell, you would sell it for 6. The second item I would buy would be a glowing mush mixin. This one, as you can see at the bottom, the raw craft cost is 741k coins and sells on the auction house for about 1.2 million. The third item I would buy would be the chumming talisman. You can see the raw craft cost is 213k coins and sells for almost 500k. So I went ahead and turned all of my glowing mushrooms into empty chum buckets. So if I were to sell this on the bazaar, I can make 1.7 million coins. I'm going to be honest, the price of the empty chum buckets right now is pretty high, so that's why it is a little high than I usually sell it for. Also, I'll quickly talk about all the other items in here, since you actually need full chum buckets as well as the glowing mushrooms. So what you need to do is you need to buy empty chum buckets. So once you buy your buckets from here, all you need to do is just buy chum. Chum on the bazaar is basically worthless, so it is really cheap. All you need is 10 of them. You're just going to come over to a water source, place your bucket down, all your chum into one bucket, and then you have a full chum bucket. doing this and filling the chum buckets is also a good money making method, but as you can see, it will take a good amount of time placing the thousands of buckets that you will have from getting them in an hour and filling them with chum. So it is going to take a lot of time, which I personally do not like. If you are going for crafting any of these, just craft your chum buckets and craft the item you want. But that's basically all from me. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. And yeah, that's basically it. See ya.